Uh, have you settled into Portland, and what's it been like to know all your teammates here?
Yeah, I feel like the transition's been pretty smooth. I felt comfortable here kind of right away. All my teammates have just kind of taken us rookies in and just kind of just taking us under their wing and just helped teach us throughout this whole thing. And I feel like it's been a pretty smooth process for all of us and for me too. Just kind of picking up offensively, defensively, what we kind of want to do. And but yeah, I mean, I can't complain. Like Portland's it's been good to me so far.
Kris, I mean, this is probably going to be something that's going to get figured out more so over the next couple of weeks with camp and preseason, but have you talked to Chauncey or staff about kind of what sort of role you're expecting to have this year, or like how much you're going to play?
Yeah, I think for me, the biggest thing in just my role is just being able to kind of adapt to it. I've been someone who's kind of found the role throughout college and then had a couple different ones then to now. It'll be different than it was in college, obviously, but for me, it's just be able to knock down open shots, play defense, rebound. Those are the things that will get me on the court, and just try to be the best I can be in those areas is going to help me.
Kris, Scoot talked about how, putting on the jersey was like a moment for him. Was there a moment, or has there been a moment where suddenly you were like, okay, I'm in the NBA, this is my job, and this is really cool? Was there ever that moment for you?
Yeah, I think it was, obviously it hit me a lot, especially when I got drafted. That moment's kind of surreal, but it definitely hit me when I saw my locker for the first time. Just saw my headboard on it and my name on the locker. I think that was just kind of hit home for me, that like I kind of made it. Something I've dreamed about this league. I've dreamed about playing this league my whole entire life, and just be able to solidify that was really cool.
And he joined a team that wasn't doing well, and last season did very well. What can you learn from him, or what kind of discussions you've had with him to kind of better tune you into the league?
Yeah, for Keegan, he was the only rookie on his team last year, and he was able to kind of just learn from his mistakes. He had a lot of good veterans on his team to kind of help him throughout that. But something that I kind of learned from him is just to learn from your mistakes. You're going to have bad games, bad practices, but that can't be cause of effort. Effort's got to be there. But for him, he bounced back, learned from his mistakes during the season, and you kind of saw him progressively get better throughout the year. So that's kind of something that I learned from him, is just to stay consistent every single day in my preparation and what I do, and that'll help me in the long run.
Kris, we've heard a lot about this team's going to play up tempo and kind of get after it. How do you kind of see your role kind of fit into that style of play?
Yeah, for me, it's kind of similar to like when we were at Iowa. We were really a high tempo team. Would run the floor a lot. I played mostly the whole game at Iowa this past year. And for me, I feel like I'm in the best shape I've ever been in, just because all the running we've been doing, the tempo we've been playing at. So I feel like I've always been someone who's been in good shape, just be able to work through fatigue. That's kind of always been me. So I feel like it kind of fits like a glove with how I play.
Kris, with so much changeover and so much opportunity that's out there for guys, one thing Jabari has said is, I'm a role player and I want to be a role player. Like that's my lot in life here. When you look at things, do you see that as part of your career, or do you want to kind of take more for yourself to find an opportunity to grow your game beyond that and be a top 2, top 3, top 4 player on a team?
Yeah, I definitely think that could be in the future, but that's not the case now. So for me, it's just kind of being the best in my role that I can be. Obviously, everyone wants to be 1, 2, 3, 4 options on teams, but if you can be the best in your role, whatever that may be, that's what I want to do. So for me, it's always been impacting winning. That's something that I've always wanted to do, is leave a program and organization in a better place than when I got here. So I think that's definitely just something that that I want to do. Thanks, guys.